I forgot to hit start recording, but I am now recording. Okay, we're like a minute or two in. I haven't even said anything yet. Have some consideration for other people. There's no one who can do this but you, Aya. Please do us this favor. Yomu, I want to help you. I really do. But I have urgent business to take care of. I must write another scoop. Aya, your pronunciations are all off. Is it truly that urgent? Well, I assure you it's that important. I would just tell her I want to work on the paper today. I don't know what she'll do. Are we making Aya lazy or are we making her do something? Whatever she is, she won't take no for an answer. I really don't have a choice here. Alright, then I'll take the case. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to admit it, but I wouldn't know what to do on my own. The choice is bad here? Probably not. There's no need to worry. With Aya on the case, Lady Go will definitely be acquitted. Right, Aya? Naturally. Well, I'm Gitsoku's only defense attorney, so it's not like someone else could do any better. Now then, could you tell us about the incident? I'm sorry to say, but I rushed here as soon as I heard that Lady Yuko had been arrested by the vampire's maid. But you know the charges, at least. Seems to be theft. You see, last night, Lady Yuko visited a food stall run by that night sparrow, Mystia Lorelei. But the stall's proceeds were stolen, and so... I have a hard time picturing it. Your master being a thief, I mean. I knew you'd feel the same. It must be some kind of trick. Yomu, please calm down. Would you say Yuyuko went to the Mystia stall? Has she gone there before? Oh yes, in fact, she has been visiting that stall every 3 days. Diversity, you. If she goes every few days, that would make her a regular, huh? So someone was complaining about Mystia making too much noise. So they stole from her to get her to stop in order to blame Yuyuko for it. Only has one main scenario, no idea what the two side stories are about. Well, we'll see them maybe next time or something. Who knows? Who knows how long this trial will take anyway. I do mean every 3 days. On the dot. Because of that, our finances are, well, they've been better. I feel like Yuko should be rich. I feel like Yuko should be probably one of the richer characters in Touhou. Come on. She's playing worries. Yuko's money should probably just packed with money. Understood, I'll look into it. Taking money from the lost souls? Exactly! She's like Komachi. Please do, we have no one else to turn to. I'll leave you to it. Good day. Momiji, what do you think? I can't believe Lady Yuko would rob a food stall. I thought if she ever did anything, it'd be a lot more fearsome. I love that pose. I agree, it must be a setup. Is there anybody who'd benefit from framing her? Well, that's for us to find out. Right, and there's no time like the present. Ready to head out? Oh, by the way... Pat, 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 pat. Here's them, like, making a tree bloom, yeah. I'm glad you're motivated, but do you remember how those investigations work? Do you remember how they work? I've been busy with all kinds of things recently. Please don't forget again. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I've never played these games before. Yeah, it's crazy. Day 1 office. That makes me think this is a multi-day trial. What are your thoughts? I know I just said it, but I really can't imagine Lady Yuyuko being a thief. Very likely it's some kind of setup, but I can't think of anybody who'd want to entrap her. If it's about Lady Yuko, maybe it's something to do with phantoms. The Prism Rivers. We have not seen them a single time yet. I think Yomu does all the actual work on that front. It'd make more sense if she'd been the one targeted. Still, Yuko's the one charged in the end. Not possible, I guess. That's true, and there's been rumors that she was involved in more than one incident. Hearing her story should definitely come first. Ooh, they changed my fonts. My cute, faithful assistant, but recently it feels like she's been getting snarky with me more often. Must be her rebellious phase. The half-phantom, sword-wielding gardener serves Lady Yuko, seems quiet and serious, but she'd do anything for her master, Neon. Too small to put a lot of stuff on. I should get myself a bigger desk. Our goal, winning the newspaper competition. I need to find a story that'll grip your heart. We work well into the night. Wish I could get one of those bright orbs that the Kappa use. See the Yokai Mountains peak from here. There's fairies fluttering about. Guess do the best as a lawyer for the sake of the Bun Bun Maru. It's no longer the detention cell, it's now the holding cell. They learned how to make it go on the text block below. They still didn't learn how to make me be able to speed it up. Huh? No one's here. I asked some of the police maids. They say the prosecutor is questioning Lady Yuko right now. Prosecutor, who's in charge this time? Looks like it's Miss Remy. Oh joy, the fault-finding vampire. Though the unhealthy Great Library is not much better. Not Tenji. I can't believe they didn't put Tenji back out here. Whoa, that's crazy. What love you do here? Let's check out some other place. New background? Dude, it's unbelievable. They like make the text go below. Oh my gosh. Is it actually also crazy that all the settings on the top of the screen that you can't see, but I can, are actually translated this time? So Reiko's ranges to Miko, and the matchup has very much has to be calc per IV. You talking about Via versus Miko, or you talking about versus like Fudo? The road by the edge of the bamboo forest. Weird place for her to set up shop. Doesn't the place get plenty of traffic? That's the thing. Yosaki and Futo. Thing. A yokai should set up a stall like this somewhere creepy and out of the way. Be more appropriate. The shop must be opened even if no one comes. That's the way of the Night Sparrow business. Hello, new sprite. What are those nails, girl? Holy moly! Raiko Oko both. Well, at the very least, that means she 1v1s either of them. 2v1's a lot harder, but at least she 1v1s either of them. You should be careful with those. Yeah. It's a Mystia. You need something? I may be here, but I don't serve anything in the daytime. The day after week? What do you mean? I investigated what happened last night. What are you doing? What are you even doing here? Well, the maid from the vampire mansion said that the stall can't be moved until they solve the case. My shop's in trouble because of this mess, and I don't want anything else to get stolen. Sounds awful. Only the white doggy understands. I'm not singing and making music pitches. I'm a wolf Tengu. Not a whole lot to look at here. Is he stuck there forever? Yep. It was last night, without a doubt. I'm not singing. Karaoke stream one. I'd appreciate it if you didn't sing your answers. You have a problem with my song? I don't have a problem with your singing exactly, but I don't have a lot of time to spare. I have nothing to do, and when I have nothing to do, I sing. Should I sing? Well, I love this sprite so much. We'll make sure to listen to your songs later, but please tell us about what happened first. I need to figure out a way to turn that into an emote. If I can figure out how to get rid of this stupid text box. Wait. I can make text go faster. All the proceeds from my sales were stolen last night. I'd gone through my entire stock of lamprey like usual. When I went to close shop, the purse had vanished. The purse. It's where I keep the money, so I went looking for with the customers, and we found it empty under the giant tree over there. And who are the customers? Lady Yuko, Suika, and Alice. Really, they were there the whole night. Clearly June. Yeah, this game that came out 2010. It must be her. Oh, so she's Lady Yuko to you? Of course, she's one of my best customers after all. But then she betrayed me. And she's sobbing. Should I have not asked? So the purse was under that giant tree? That's right, and all the money was gone. By the way, I made that purse all by myself, with stuff I bought at a Hakure Shrine Bazaar. Pretty bizarre. It's made of really thick canvas, so it won't even rip. So it won't rip even if I put a lot of money in it. I didn't ask. Oh, certified moment. It was my first time making something like that, so I'm really not attached to it. I'm not really attached to it. It's just the epitome of friendliness, yeah. Oh, I know the feeling. I don't know if that'll be useful evidence, but I should still make a note. Cram the purse into the court record as evidence. Wow, reuse texture. Boo, reuse texture. Going unnoticed one night, handmade out of thick canvas. A Pocket Universe, you stole that from Tenchi! The amount stolen was pretty large. It's just before I closed up shop. They take everything? Yeah, I didn't think Lady Yuko to ever do this to me. She's been coming here every 3 days to eat and drink, and she always paid for everything she had properly. Don't you think that's strange? Robbing a place you spend a lot of money at? Right, I know what you mean. Make more sense if she built up a big tab. Speaking of which, is there anyone like that? Someone with a huge tab here? There's that Marissa Kirisawa. What's the thing she always tells me? I'll pay you back once they make it big. I mean, she was a suspect already. Like, no way it's that obvious. You know, that's as good as Dinah Dashing, right? Dude, what a Lost Branch of Legend reference. Anyone else? There's the Shrine Maiden, the red and white one. She comes up with some money if I ask often enough, but it's still piling up. But they weren't here yesterday. They only come every now and then, and that Shrine Maiden would just shake me down up front, right? No comment. Anyway, where'd you find that purse again? Over there. The maid's still there, so you'll know. And can you ask her how long I'll have to stay here? How long must I remain in a bird in a cage? Like a tragic heroine. Like a tragic ham. Okay, hold. I want to see if I change my display speed to fast. That's not bigger than it was before. I don't think. It's a little ways off from the stall. Yes, and away from the road too. Is that where they found the purse? It has been a while, Miss Shimaimaru. Good Saki. Yeah, that's just classic Reimu. Saki, I didn't really know how to greet you, so I froze up. We may be a detective and attorney now. We can speak as usual. I don't mind. How dazzling. She makes a perfect and elegant detective, too. So, is this where the purse was found? Yes, however, we still have not found its contents, and so our search continues. That's what all those fairy maids are for, right? While we may not have recovered the stolen money, I'm confident we have ample proof of the crime. I hope you're well prepared this time. Sure, please don't be too rough. Whoa. I want to cry right now. Got Devil Mansion's chief maid detective. Exceptionally gifted, but I think her master has unreasonable expectations for her inquiries. Nice bear who runs a food stall, oddly serious about work for a yokai. Her singing is an acquired taste, but her grilled lamprey is delicious. Will Momiji get her own fan-made game? I'm sure they exist. She's very popular in the fandom. We'll begin with the circumstantial evidence. She was the stall's sole customer to leave her seat, and we know her household was in financial difficulty. These are facts. Isn't that way too flimsy? Most important is the material evidence. While the empty purse was found here, so was the suspect's folded fan. And you're certain it was hers? It could be anyone else's? I went to her home to see her servant, Miss Kanpaku. She identified it. So there's no doubt about it. Yamu, she's too honest. Furthermore, while we cannot treat it as evidence, when this fan was found, the suspect was heard to mutter, "What a blunder!" We have ample evidence proving that the culprit was saying, "I can't believe I, Yuyuko, am robbing this purse right now. Boy, oh boy, this is me, Yuyuko, robbing this." It was the culprit. She always played the axe as the airhead, so she could rule the netherworld someday. Who was it? Who told you they heard that? The ever-candid Miss Suika Ibuki. Momiji. No, Aya, you cannot go home to work on the paper. How'd you get so good at predicting the future? I get a lot of practice. Here's the fan in question. I leave it in your care, as usual. Isn't this conclusive evidence? Stuffed Yuko's fan at the court record joylessly. I'm not at liberty to discuss this. They haven't found the stolen stall proceeds, but they could not have been hidden far. You check everyone's belongings. I searched everyone present before I made my arrest, and found nothing of interest. The culprit had just put the money in their own wallet. Could have gone unnoticed. I confirmed the total amount stole with the victim, and it was too large a sum to be hidden on your person. Besides, according to the victim, there was a strange coin mixed in with the proceeds, so it would definitely have stood out. What do you mean, a strange coin? Got a picture of a guy named George Washington on it. Never saw it myself, but it seems it was money from the outside world. It was something Miss Ibuki used to pay her bill. Guess we'll have to hear from Suika herself. Maybe Reimu will know where she is. Wins of milk. That's a good one, 11. It's a pretty fan. Whose is it? Purse I made. Give it back when you're done with it. I have your purse now. This is... Have a closer look at that thin thread tangled in the corner. Oh, there's a loose thread there. What about it? Details will have to wait till later, but know that we consider it important evidence. You don't have to be so cryptic. Everything will be explained at today's hearing. Try to contain your excitement until then. Can't say I feel excited at all. A thin thread is tangled in one corner. I love this Sakuya sprite, by the way. This just happy-go-lucky, just like full of confident smile. Here's the Hakure Shrine made in her natural habitat, loafing around in the sun. Seems to be sitting on the porch making tea. Ah, she spilled some. Seems to be using that rag to mop it up. Now she's drinking tea like nothing happened. Seems to be muttering to herself. Perhaps she's concerned with the lack of donations. Should we what? Reconnoiter the nearby Myoran Temple for comparison's sake? What is that word?
Reconnoiter.
Reconnoiter. To make a preliminary examination of an area or a group, for example, usually by moving around and observing. Make reconnaissance or preliminary examination. Ah, but the priest there is not nearly as easy to read. He seems to be eating her rice cookies now. Do you need something? Momiji. Yes, let's back away slowly. Don't just ignore me. What was that all about? Oh, we're back to the original Game 1 sprite. It was just such a perfect picture of daily life. I felt like I had to give running commentary. Honestly. Why'd you come here today? Oh, no, I'm paying my headset. Wait, something to ask you. I peeked through the gas, but it looks totally empty. Well, there's no visitors, so it's not surprising. It feels kind of lonely. It might be because of its long history, but it's probably because it's not cleaned properly. Beautiful shrine, or rather, it should be. It's not taken care of properly. What is this? I like this face. It's a shame that dev/artists just up and vanished from the internet. That is a shame. No, I have no idea where she is either. If you really need to find her, you can throw a party. She'd definitely show up. I don't think that's an option. Heard Yuko got arrested. Is it true she stole the Night Sparrow's money? The police think so, but I believe she's innocent. There's all kind of evidence she did it, right? Suika told me about it. Well, that's true, but I really hate that I can't argue at all. Heard Suika paid her bill with a strange coin yesterday. Do you know anything about that? Ah, that thing. I gave that to her. Whoa, is that true? You have money to spare? How'd something like that happen? I've been selling knuckle sandwiches. It sounds like you're interested in one. Oh, I couldn't. I'm on a diet. Oh, really? I'll be honest, I don't know if it was real money. It was something I picked up in the yard. Around here? Yeah, I'm sure it came from the outside world. But I don't know if it was money or not. Did Suika know about that? Why don't you ask her? Yo, it's the Tengu. What's going on? Sabuki, I'm glad to see you. I need to ask you some questions about yesterday. Ugh, this stuff again? I am taking on the defense of Yuyuko Saigyoji. Please give me a moment of your time. You always get so meek when I'm around. Kinda makes my skin crawl. She's always picking fights with me. Now, please tell me your side of the story. You can tell if Raymond would make a horrible or wonderful wife. I don't know, if you brought her bills and stuff, if you brought her, like, food and, like, money, like, I feel like she'd be, like, the most devoted. Everyone's favorite shrine maiden. Once she's done cleaning, she sits on her porch drinking tea or sake. Might be the one who can match the ghost princess in that regard. Where's Suika? Tiny drunken night parade of 1. He was out drinking on the night of the crime too and became a witness as a result. Ain't Yuko the one who did it? She had money troubles, and because she went away for a while, and because she said, what a blunder. Even so, don't you think something is wrong? No, I don't. People do anything if they need money bad enough. I'm sure she's no different. I can believe that, coming from you. Oh, I can tell you really want that knuckle sandwich. Come on, don't be shy. By the way, Miss Else was there too, right? Did you talk to her at all? Oh, we didn't talk. She just sat there drinking alone. The same gloomy face she always has. Can't enjoy Seiko making a face like that. Come to think of it, why was she even there? I'd love to ask her some questions, but it doesn't look like we'll have time today. Oh, that. I convinced Mystia to take it. It was a metal disc with 500 written on it. I'm sure it was money. You use it to pay your bill? I wanted to have one more cup, but it was all I had left, so I had to talk with Mystia and see she said she'd take it. You have any more of them, right? Unless Rima found another one. Oh, and don't forget you owe me one. Do I? Didn't I get the drinks for the last party? Well, if I'd known I could buy some of that coin, I would have kept it for myself. Certainly was outside world money. New coin from Suika used to buy drinks from Mystia. I picked up on the grounds of the Hakure Shrine. Ha ha ha. Lady Yuko, I'd like to talk. Is now a good time? Oh my, you took your time. I was expecting you sooner. We came by earlier, but it seems you were in questioning. So they reverted Reimu's sprite back to the Game 1 sprite, but this still has the Game 2 vibes on it. Oh, that's right. Don't worry, it wasn't too bad. And the tea and cookies here are delicious. I'd like to have Yomu get the recipe once this is over. Lady Yuko? Yes? Why are you so composed? I am merely being my usual self. No, I mean, you're in jail right now. How can you be so calm in this situation? Don't... Wait, why do you have the fan? What's going on? The air feels different all of a sudden. I'm getting chills down my spine. Oh, it's no use. Taking this seriously would be far too tiring. That's just how she is. Wait. But I have your fan. If you have the fan... Brings silence. Everything about this place is gloomy. Okay, I'm gonna take like a minute to break. I gotta go pee. I'm back. Actually, I want to see something before I interrogate you. I'm gonna give you some things. What now? Oh, come on. I was hoping you had funnier things to say. A fan? We're gonna talk about that, right? To be honest, I do not understand it either. Well, they arrested you. You really not know anything. The cook's purse vanished from her stall with her money, and when we went looking for it, we only found the empty bag. I know that much. Not long after, this mansion's maid came, searched us all, then told me, in light of the evidence, I must arrest you. And that's all I know about the incident. I think it's that simple. Many things appear complex while being very simple. Like how water always flows to the lowest point. Is that relevant at all? Incidentally, I never requested your services. You only went and did that on your own, didn't she? Recent Inaba's villain arc. You know, I wasn't necessarily... Normally when someone messages, kind of regardless of the name, I usually am not thinking they're gonna be violent. Could be Yukari's fault, isn't it? I'm leaning towards Moko or Marissa right now. But we'll see. True enough, but Yoma was the only thinking of you when she came to me. And she entrusted me with your case. With that in mind, I'll carry on to the very end. And I'll be counting on you. I feel exhausted all of a sudden. Bear with it, it's the kind of person... Ghost she is. This is very likely to be a multi-day trial. I'm definitely not finishing this trial today. I'll see how much I play, but I'm exhausted, so we'll see how much I actually, play. Did you notice anything before or after the incident? Well, the puppeteer was a new face at the stall. Ah, yes. She's not someone you see out and about often. When I left my seat, I glimpsed a figure lurking. Who was it? Oh, I have no idea. I only saw them from the corner of my eye. Well, that's convenient. But it was near the bamboo forest, so it must have been a rabbit. Lots of rabbits live there, don't they? Tay! And here I thought we'd finally found a lead. Well, maybe we can ask Mystia about it later. Whoever might this be? Oh, it is one of my fans. Where'd you find this? It really was your fan, after all. It was dropped near the stolen purse, and became the police's decisive evidence against you. Well, that's right. What a blunder. And speaking, I heard you say that same line back there. Why on earth would you say something like that? There's no profound meaning to it. Simply think on it earnestly, and you might understand. I'm asking because I don't understand at all. Forget Tay, it's always Tay. It's always that damn rabbit. Rascally rabbit. I believe that when a mistake is made, it does no good to not point it out. Aye, about the fan. What are you doing? Don't play with the evidence. I was just tweaking that cherry flower in the handle, and the fan opened. This fan was made to open when you play with that relief. Charming, isn't it? Well, it certainly suits you. That's a lovely design. Cherry blossoms under the moon. It's my favorite. Once it's been open, it's rather difficult to close it. Quite a hassle sometimes. But it suits you even better than I thought. I'll take some notes for now. Whatever might this be? She's never seen a purse. Oh. We're going to Haku. Haki Gokuro. We might have better luck talking with Yomu. I can imagine. It feels like Lady Yuko won't tell us anything important. Momiji. Yes, what is it? Where would Yomu be in this huge estate? I have no idea. Hopefully I can just see her from here. Then again, this is Yomu, so we just stand here. Intruders! Too slow. Ah, yeah. No worries, I saw that coming. Yomu, I have questions for you, and no time to waste. So it's you, Aya. Forgive me, I took you for an intruder. Yo, I love this sprite. Yomu, please try to look before you leap. With Lady Yuko away, only I can protect this place. I have no room for mistakes. I call nearly gunning a visitor in half a mistake. Oh, I love this theme. I told you before, Lady Yuko has been visiting that stall every 3 days. Since when? Less than a month ago. She noticed in our first visit to the living world in a long while. She must have first gone to Mystia's stall then. No, I was with her then, and we did not stop at the stall. I do not know why she began going there. Did you ever ask her? I have, but she always dodges the question. Still, going to a food stall every 3 days without fail, that's a bit hard to believe. Then just give me a moment, I will show you proof. Yo, and she's gone. Imagine you go want to eat Mystia. Yeah, fan games usually like to throw that in there. But she has some kind of evidence. We'll see. Thank you for waiting. Now, please have a look. These are your account books? What happened if Yomu's in Yuko's position? Role swap fan interest. I have not considered. I've never thought about that one. Unfortunately, Yomu's too head empty to be in charge of anything. That's right. I update them every day. Like you said, every 3 days. You've been going to Mystia's stall. After the end of the Netherworld, yeah. Are you really that deep in the red? Shameful as it is the truth. I tell Lady Yuko as much, but she won't listen. This is valuable evidence. Can I borrow these books? You can't! I must refuse. If anyone else saw this, it would disgrace the name of Haki Gokuro. Even so, you cannot. That's a problem. I'm hurrying for evidence as it is. Why don't you try presenting something? I'm sure we could persuade her. You also have to present objects, think of every possibility. Oops. Puppeteer magician, always seen with dolls, hardly seen with other people, and yet she was at the food stall that night. Then this time, refined, charming, unflappable, and slightly terrifying. It's amazing how she can take just about anything in stride. What do you want? Yomu, this is for the sake of your master, Lady Yuko. But even if you say that, if I lose this trial for want of evidence, things are gonna get a lot worse. Please lend me these books. Yomu, please. Understood. I believe in you, Aya. I will lend you our account books. Yomu. Therefore, you absolutely must prove Lady Kiko's innocence. I'll do all I can. Don't feel like confident, but I've said all that. I have to win, don't I? Yeah. I want to go talk to Alice. This is a coin. Excuse me. What do you have to say about this? Account's full of only deficits. Really? Never looked at anyone else's account books before. We're just going around and showing them to everyone. Please don't show them to anyone. Huh. Wait, if we get Tokyo broke, there's a few people that probably have a lot of money. Marissa has a lot of money, according to, Mystia's Izakaya. Even under the noonday sun, I'm not. Oh, keep a torch lit in your arm. I'm not singing. She's singing as usual. And she cares stupidly far. You can probably hear her through the whole forest. Excuse me, but I have a few questions for you. Can we talk? What now? As in the groove, you know. There's just a few things I need to clear up. You sure are keeping busy, even though it won't make you any money. Trust me, I'd rather be doing anything else. Hey, you mentioned it. I saw a kappa. Kappa. I did think it was kind of unusual. Kappa, do you know who it was? I recognize her face. She wasn't one of my customers. A lot of humans and yokai pass by here, so I can't remember everyone. Yeah. Is this place really that busy? Of course, Miss Aaron and Miss Rayson, and from Ian Taste, even stop by sometimes. I take it Miss Aaron and Miss Rayson are also some of your best customers. They always order plenty to eat and drink. That's the kind of regulars you want, right? Not like those other rabbits. Tay. Rabbits? I have to live in the bamboo forest. They're always complaining about my singing being loud, even though it's part of my business. Gee. Could be anyone. Let that explanation go over. And Tay from Ian Tay came over once too, saying the same thing. She went on about not sleeping and her eyes being red, so I have to remind her rabbit eyes are always red. Guys, who do you think the culprit is? Guys, it could be anybody. 100% Kaguya, true. Well, this sprite is so good. Wasn't that a bit much? When I explained it was my part of the business, or it was part of my business, it looks like they all got the message. So it has nothing to do with the crime. Seems so. The culprit was after the money. The money. I needed to restock, you know. I feel so bad for her. What are you doing here at this hour? With a bunch of Tengu, too. Didn't you hear? Yuko Saigyoji's been arrested. Oh, that. She stole the proceeds from the stall, right? I believe she's been falsely accused. Ugh, you bring back bad memories. Every time I get mixed up with those trials of yours, nothing good comes out of it. What are you talking about? I'm the one who saved you, like, twice! What do you mean nothing good comes out of it? I've saved you, like, twice! Did something happen, Miss Rayson? I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, have any of you seen Tay? No, I didn't see her. I did not see her either, Miss Rayson. If I do, would you like me to let you know? Well, if you don't mind. She's a completely different person around a regular. It's kind of impressive. It'd be more impressive if she didn't sound so stilted. Great, so do you mind if I ask you a few questions? As long as it's just a few, I'm busy. Why do you hate me right now? I've literally done nothing but good things to you. I guess we did bully her a lot during the one trial, but... I don't really know any of the details. But I was in the area that night. Really? What were you doing? I was taking part in an experiment at Notori Kawashiro's request. Notori was about one of her inventions. That's right, she's working on an instrument that reads wavelengths. A machine that analyzes waves. Every single character in the previous game as before as a suspect. Yeah. Where's Oku and Satori? Let's get them in there. She begged me to help her with my unique ability, so I couldn't refuse. Your ability. That could happen. Skill dip. Heard that Race in here can play with the wavelengths. More importantly, did you notice anything that night? Well, I did see Yuko from Hakigokuro, but I don't remember where exactly. When was that? Yeah, but Ord was never actually, like, accused of anything. It was near the middle of the night. Immediately before the crime. Would that have been the time Yuko left her seat? No, I'm sorry, but I don't have all day. Huh? She just left. Looks like she was in a rush. Maybe Miss Aarons asked her to do something. That wavelength measuring thing sounds interesting. Why is this relevant? Oh no, oh gosh. Alright, time's up, let's go. Uh-oh. You're right, if only we had more to work with. Hope we could pull through. Oh, reuse backdrop. Ooh. Just kidding. First Gensokyo Court Defendant Lobby. Oh, we don't have the music from previously. It's finally time for the trial. Why are you still so relaxed? Oh no, I've never been accused of anything before. I might be feeling a little bit of stage fright. Well, this should be entertaining. I cannot wait to see how you change people's fates. Sometimes she sounds like she's saying something deep. She's really not saying anything at all. Aya, what's your strategy for today? Usual, but we're not in a good position. No one saw the moment of the crime, and there's plenty of circumstantial evidence against us. So we'll just have to do what we always do. Breaking down the prosecution's witnesses. Objection! There's a contradiction in the witness's testimony. You're so eager, why don't you try defending yourself? Oh, I must prefer to watch people work hard for my sake. Say things like that, it kills my motivation. Make sure you try your hardest. I would hate to see the Yama's punishment. I would hate to face the Yama's punishment. Lady Yuko. I understand. Yeah, it's about time to begin. Come on. I don't know for certain what kind of person she is. Remy! Hey, look, there's Koichi in the background again. There's Reisen, there's Moku, there's Satori. The trial of Yuko Saigyoji is now in session. Are both the prosecution and defense prepared? The prosecution is ready. The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Very well, the prosecution may deliver their opening statement. Gladly. I think this is going to be a rough trial. The facts are as follows. The charge is theft, and the victim was Mystia Lorelei, and the accused is Yuko Saigyoji. Late in the evening's night, while the victim ran her stall, the purse containing the day's proceeds was stolen. and the thief absconded with the money contained therein. What happened if I would be accused in a crime? Then Momiji would defend her. We went over this previously. These stolen proceeds have not yet been found. However, the suspect has a definite motive, and so she was arrested in light of ample evidence. That is all. A concise, clear statement, as I'd expect from you. You do me too much honor. What? Why are you doing her that much? Hold up, Aki. This seems like favoritism. Now, defense, you have a response. I do. Is something on your mind? The culprit of this case is not Lady Yuko. She was framed by someone else. What impressive bravado. But how long will that last? It's not bravado. Well, we'll accept the defense's argument for the time being. Remember, we hold these trials to ascertain the truth. Now the defendant, take the stand. Defendant, state your name and occupation. My name is Yuko Saigyoji. As for my occupation, you would call me a phantom supervisor, wouldn't you? Ah yes, we are merely confirming, for the record. You have heard the charge brought against you. How do you plead? Not guilty. I would not commit such a petty crime. The court has heard the defendant's plea, as worrying as it is. The accused is merely putting on a brave face. The defendant knows herself to be innocent, and she is saying as much. But what about you? Aren't you just posturing? Your Honor, before calling on our first witness, may we, the prosecution, explain our view of the events? Go ahead. First of all, how did the culprit steal the purse? It happened the time she left her seat. We'll explain the method used in detail later, but it required stepping away from the stall. Milo's forgetting that she has not won against I even once. Aki also conveniently seems to forget the fact that we literally are right every time. He then took the purse to the base of a giant tree, retrieving the proceeds and hid them away. Hearing someone, she must have fled, leaving the bag, and thus everything falls into place. She then innocently returned to her seat, but that was a grave miscalculation. Grave? Get it? Because she's a ghost. The missing bag was found much earlier than expected. With no opportunity to dispose of the purse, the crime was easily discovered. And this is the prosecution's view of the case. Is that right to me? But is that just wishful thinking? Well, it makes a lot of sense, does it? I feel like because Lady Yuko's the only suspect. This will be put on the record as the prosecution's case. Now, does the defense have a rebuttal? We only won against Tenchi because she let herself get caught. Yeah, is that how that works? Keep telling yourself that. The defendant is being painted as a criminal, but only because of one sole piece of evidence. This circumstantial evidence is not enough. Then let us see the evidence of the defendant's innocence. By all means, show us. What? You've been insisting that the defendant is innocent, meaning you have solid evidence to back up that claim. Can't you please share with the court record? She's celestial, she's claimful. Anyway, obviously, yeah, Tenchi, totally. That's, what's evidence? I'll show her evidence. You. The boss of the Bamboo Forest Rabbits. She has the power to bring good luck to people, but she always just dupes them instead. The cap inventor, she's been developing a machine to measure wavelengths and testing it near the crime scene. It's unknown if she is involved in the incident at this time. Vampire and Casual Prosecutor, she acts like the trials are just a game to her, but she's still ruthless in court. Our very own judge, she used to only Used to only judge the dead souls who crossed the Sanzu, but she seems to truly enjoy bringing order just to Skitsokyo. The incredible wave-bending rabbit has an amazing power, but somehow still comes off as pathetic. She's a real bundle of mysteries. What's the evidence going to be that she's innocent? This. It's over. Well, I expected as much. Vexy, but she's right. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to get that wrong. Okay. The first witness may take the stand. Your Honor, I would like to say this is conflict of interests. Sakuya. That was sudden. Witness, state your name and occupation. My name is Saki Izue. I am here today as a detective. We have to impose on you, do we not? I apologize. I am only doing as Lady Remelia commands. In that case, are you prepared to testify right away? Certainly. I can't read that. I can't read that either. Received a visit from Mystia late at night, so I rushed to the scene. Once I arrived, I encountered the victim's 3 customers. The person in question had already been recovered. I immediately frisked everyone present to make sure they were not hiding the stolen money. I discovered a long, thin thread tangled in the purse, and I made an arrest on the basis of this crucial evidence. Everything else was covered in our opening statement. I'm done for. This is why she taunted me with that thread. By holding onto a thread, you could steal something just by walking away. The person who leaves her seat becomes a suspect. Already surrendering? That's faster than usual. What do you mean, usual? Oh, I am half falling asleep. Defense, if you'll cross-examine, get to it. I will. We're in a death struggle from the beginning. Well, what else is new? Ooh, banger. Mata! So Mystia was the one who called the police? Correct. I was about to head to bed when she came to our door. But at the time, the 3 customers would have been left alone at the stall. Is there any possibility the culprit used that opportunity to tamper with the scene? There is none. At Miss Lorelei's request, Miss Ibuki kept watch of the other 2. Ah, yes! Suika, the most trustworthy Touhou character. So much for that idea. Suika wouldn't lie. She wouldn't be tricked easily either. Was there really no one else around? If Miss Ibuki is to be believed, no one else had approached. We've heard that there should have been 2 more people in that area performing an experiment. But by all accounts, no one but the customers approached the crime scene. Guess you can trust Suika more than Tay. That is very true. So I deemed that one of them must have been the culprit. And only the accused had motive and opportunity. It's far too early to assume that. You just keep repeating the same nonsense. If you don't have any evidence, keep quiet and stop wasting our time. You have to be rude. And there were clues pointing to the culprit in that purse, you said? The only thing we found was that tangled thread. I did not find anything else of interest in the purse. Even so... it seems we forgot to point out something important. By holding onto that thread when leaving your seat, the accused could have easily stolen that purse. Yeah? Why didn't you just say that from the beginning? That was rather careless of me, wasn't it? You did that on purpose, I'm sure of it. Get frisky with Sakuya. And you still haven't found that missing money. Indeed, our search continues as we speak. The defendant is not necessarily the culprit. Oh, I'll be making it crystal clear that she is. Some loose thread isn't proof of anything. With the defendant's fan found alongside the bag, and the fact that she's the only one to leave her seat, I believe we have more than enough supporting evidence. Well, that's true, but let's move on. Everything else? Isn't that quite the assumption to make? In the course of my investigation, I found no other possible suspects. It is literally impossible for anyone else to have done anything. And I see no reason to doubt Sakuya's diligence. Thank you, my lady. As usual, your work is without reproach. Can you guys just stop making out in the other room? I only do as Lady Remili commands. Like one big happy family over there. Not good, there are no openings. Not one. Can't be giving up already. Let's hit the more dubious statements again. Again? You're press what you want, right? Let's just try it. She has her puppet? Yeah, that'd be too easy. Fortunately, the witness's testimony doesn't hold up. How does it not hold up? Oh, she's angry. If the purse was stolen using thread, we have a far more likely suspect on the scene. And that would be them! Momiji! Also at the stall is Alice Margatroyd, the puppeteer. And puppeteers and string go hand in hand. Besides, when Lady Yukio left her seat, it could have created an opportunity to get to the purse, so you cannot say for certain that the defendant is the culprit. A bit forced, perhaps, but the image of a puppeteer using thread is compelling nevertheless. Regrettably, this case is not as open as shut as it appeared. It cannot be helped. Continue your count, Sakuya. Understood. Okay. Progress. But there was another reason for my arrest of the defendant. Where the hell did I get the word defense? The thread I found in the purse was quite special. It was a unique kind of thread made from ghost flowers, and these ghost flowers can only be found in the netherworld. Moreover, the flowers are a rare and valuable commodity, so this thread is almost never found on the market. Oh, by the way, the accused has been known to spin this thread herself. With so much evidence to go on, how could I not have arrested the defendant? What? There really was more. If you want to forfeit, now's the time. Who'd do something like that? Is what I want to say, but... what are you mumbling about? I love that face. You're imagining things. Anyway, I have to cross-examine. Let's get to work. How much longer will you drag this act out? Certain curiosity shop owner finds one. Yeah, that's true. Renault's case has not appeared yet. This is not a real trial. Why keep us in suspense? Here's my lady's instructions. Your responsibility to present all evidence. Aren't you going against the principles of this trial? I have never heard of these principles before. Quite crass making new rules at your convenience. You're one to talk. Calling it special didn't tell us anything. I was about to explain. Awfully impatient, aren't you? What are you calling impatient? Aya, get a hold of yourself. They're making you dance to their tune. You can make thread from flowers? So it seems. You pick the flower and just as it's about to wilt, you take the petals and make the fibers into thread. That'd take a lot of flowers, wouldn't it? Actually, no. A single flower can make quite a length of a thread. Never heard anything about that. Like, never heard about something like that before. But I don't think Saki would lie. Is it because they're from the Netherworld that they're called ghost flowers? Correct. More importantly, the accused rules of the Netherworld. She would know everything about these flowers. You can't call something like that evidence. Is that so? Sananoka! If you would let me finish, you might change your mind. Almost never. Is it really that rare? It is quite rare indeed. In the few cases where humans acquire ghost flowers, they always sell the flowers themselves. They appear to be valued as precious commodity in the human village. If you allow me to express my personal opinion... We do not need your opinion, Your Honor. Shit. I just told the fucking judge to shut the hell up. I think you upset the judge. It was only a figure of speech. I didn't mean... Huh. I thought I felt that when Yokai passed through court. Now she's gone. Aiki be like, I think that... Shut the fuck up! Dude. The accused has been known to spill this thread herself. Is that the truth? Lady Coach standing right here, why don't you ask her herself? Oh, I do. It is a very relaxing pastime. Good, I will surely win this one now, yeah. Pissed off the judge, Aya, good job. Did anyone else make this thread? Oh, certainly. With enough time and right know-how, anyone could do it. But getting the materials could be a problem. Understood. So now we know about ghost flowers, but that's not decisive proof on its own. In combination with all our other evidence, I believe it's more than enough. The direct link you have is that fan. All you come up with is complaints about our evidence. Why don't you try presenting some of your own? As I thought, you're all talk. Isn't it that time for the trial to come to a close? I really, really hate that I still can't argue. We're in trouble if we got everything wrapped up neatly with a bow. Even though I don't think Saki would lie, she could still be mistaken about something, right? I don't know. There's no way out of this trial. Here comes Renosuke knocking on the door. I can hear Renosuke. He's entering the room right now. We have no idea what it is. Defense, remain silent. I will continue with the proceedings. Wait, please, wait. There's a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Aya. We don't say anything, we're getting a verdict. Yeah, what exactly is contradictory here? Funny. Okay, I'm just wrong. Literally the last option. But it's the truth. How does that contradict anything in my testimony? Please explain, with evidence. If you could speak with such certitude, then you must have evidence to prove it. What kind of evidence could it be? Why are you joining in with them? My evidence is this! Using the fucking count books? Have a look at this. As I'm sure you know, Lady Yuko's finances are bad. All these deficits attest to that. Of course we know that. It's why she had to commit this crime. Not at all. That's exactly where the contradiction lies. Lady Yuko, have you ever sold ghost flowers? If I could find some, I wouldn't sell them. If I did, I could make them into thread. Oh, wait. Huh? That's... As Lady Yuko says, ghost flowers don't sell for a high price for no reason. Because if you live or reside in the netherworld, you don't just trip over them. Anyone who could buy them could also make them into thread. Of course it wouldn't be that easy. I did it. Oh well. Your Honor, just as planned, I would like to call my next witness. What? The next witness? Go to a day 2 so I can go to bed. It never hurts to be prepared, doesn't it? Done for. Come on, Aya, chin up. She's right, if you hesitate, you lose. How can she still act so carefree? Added ghost flowers to the court record while pondering the many mysteries of the netherworld. At the prosecution's request, the next witness will now come to the stand. I wasn't expecting you. Racing? I was expecting one of the customers. Be very careful. Miss Racer was at the crime scene too, after all. Witness, state your name and occupation. I assist Master Erin Yagakoro in her clinic. But do I have to give my true name? I suppose the name you are best known for will do. I'm called Racing Udangan Inaba. Will that suffice? Yes, though your name is as odd as ever. That's why I'd rather we gloss over this. Then let's not waste any more time on trifles. Your testimony, if you will. Let's just call my name a trifle. Yeah, doesn't it feel like people are always picking on her? Because she's so prickly. And I think part of her likes it. Wow, she's called her a masochist. On the night of the crime, I was in the area near Mystia's stall. I was taking part of an experiment testing a wave reader invented by Notori Kamoshiro. At that time, I saw Yuyuko of Haki Gokuro words under a big tree. Yuko's fan had fallen at her feet. I don't know what she was doing there, but I only saw her from behind. Lady Yuko, you were seeing? That's really bad. That purse got found right under that giant tree. Accused Yuko Sagyoji. I hardly believe it, but did you truly? I'll leave it to your imagination. What the fuck? I had a great deal of esteem for you. It's the reason I granted you your position. Aya, you have to do something. The judge already thinks Lady Yuko's a criminal. Because of Yuko being Yuko, why can't you just deny it? You're sounding weirdly calm yourself. What do you even do here? Yuko, shut the fuck up. Yuko, please be more clear. Why? You're not guilty, right? You have to make the court understand that. Yes, you are right. Getting the shivers again. It's probably not a good sign. Like some kind of otherworldly power. She's not the lady of Hakigokuro for nothing. So then, you are... Your Honor, there is no one in this world worthy of judging me. Shit. What? If you believe you can punish me, then come. We shall do battle here and now. I will show you a dance of life and death you will never forget. Lady Yuko, that's not what I meant. Allow me to respond in kind. You should remember your place. Ooh, I was right. This is far too tiring. Let's resume the proceedings. Oh my goodness gracious. On the night of the crime, I was in the area near Mystia's stall. No, you weren't! Just how close to the stall were you? I could hear the shopkeep singing. Then again, the whole forest can hear her every night. Not good enough. Please be more precise. I was moving about, so sometimes I was close and sometimes I was far. Why are you moving around so much? I'll tell you just now. Yes, I remember you mentioned it earlier. Is it small enough to carry around? Yeah, we wouldn't drag it out for experiment otherwise, right? Well, that makes sense, but... Don't you think Miss Racing is being kind of fidgety? Maybe she's just nervous about testifying. I think she was under a big tree, but are you sure it was the right big tree? Of course it was. Could have been somewhere else? I'm sure. It's the only giant tree near the bamboo forest. Sure, there are other big trees. She said she saw the accused of the giant tree. Give it up. It's important to make sure, because there's still plenty of time to hear out the testimony. Both of you take a step back. Understood. Understood. You're sure you saw that fan? Definitely, I have good eyes. Your rabbits have good night vision? Why can you say for certain it's Yuko's fan? Did you recognize it? Huh? That's... she's being flustered, so should I... You're certain it was Lady Yuko you saw? I am. She has a really distinctive appearance. Could have been in disguise. Well, actually, I could see some of her profile, so there's no doubt. So the accused was truly at the scene. I assume it's... something related with... this, perhaps? You only saw it from afar, but say it was Lady Yuko's fan. Is there a reason for that? Is it that important? It is. Okay, fine. There's the beautiful pattern drawn on it. Do you remember the drawings on it? I don't remember exactly what they were, but they were beautiful. I see. Aya, did that do anything for us? Press her? Question mark? What am I doing with what where? I can try this just for the sake of it. Okay, that is right. This is the fan that was found alongside the purse and was discovered. It was folded. So there's no way you could have seen the drawings on it. That's what they were going for? Ah. It could have been folded after the defendant saw it. Not possible. Once the fan is open, it's not easy to pull back shut. If you were the culprit, you would want to get away fast. You would pick up your fan, fold it, then set it back. Witness, explain this, quickly. Yes. I want to press further. Really did see Yuko. I knew about the power of the fan because I'd seen it open before. She folded it on the ground as I watched, but I could tell it was the same beautiful fan. I don't know why she put it on the ground. I left her away. By the way, I heard the clinking of coins coming from her pretty clearly when she walked there. What do I say about that? That's kind of off, but it's fatal testimony if we let it stand. But we'll see about that. I'll cross-examine her, break her down. So, Miss Racing, she keeps glancing up at the gallery. Racing's clearly pinning the crime on Yuko. Yeah. Are you certain it was Lady Yuko? Why are you doubting me? I'm the defense attorney. Doubting you is my job. Uh-huh. That's a nice line of work you're in. I'm not doing this for fun, you know. I can't remember what that pattern was. I think it was cherry blossoms under the moon. Made me think she had good taste. And you saw it from afar? I did it with my own eyes. Can't believe that. You're doubting my eyes? Badgering the witness like that, that's against the rules, right? Conviction is sustained. If you attempt something like that again, I'll have to penalize you. There's a huge problem with that statement. Hey, give me a second. Lady Yuko's fan's not easy to fold, so how'd she fold it shut in a snap while you watched? I don't know, it looked easy when she did it. Of course the fan's owner would know how to close it. Yeah, that must be it, so there's no issue. But... Alright, let's leave it be. Why? I can't just sit back and take it. It's pointless, we have to wait for our chance. You're saying she put it there deliberately. Right, that's how it looked to me. Why would you just leave her favorite fan on the ground? Doesn't make any sense. Don't ask me, I'm just telling you what I saw. I think you're lying. I heard the clinking of coins. Well, that's confusing. Is that really true? You doubting me again? I heard what I heard. And I don't believe you. If you truly don't believe, you know what to do, right? I think you're just running your mouth. That statement just now was a lie. Alright, what about proof? I'll figure it out when I get there. Now, what's your issue with the witness exactly? Yeah, why are you calling me a liar? Oh, that's... Luigi, bring out the evidence. Don't push this on me. So, do you have evidence to prove your claim? No way this is evidence. Okay. How did she not hear thick canvas? Boom. I just read the word thick and I was like, the person that contained the stolen money? What about it? What's that? The thief stole this along with the money. There's no doubt about that, is there? The victim said it vanished. It was found at the scene. Excellent. Please take a good look at this purse. It's made of very thick canvas. Ah, homemade bag. Though it is of rather coarse make. Earlier, the witness said she could hear clinking coins. She said that in her testimony, but the thick cloth bag was still under the noses of several people, and none of them heard a thing. Ooh, ah! I see. Grayson, what is it you're hiding? The witness must have had a misunderstanding. Casey's not badgering her for no reason. The witness's testimony is full of holes. It goes far beyond a misunderstanding. Order! I will give the witness one last chance. You heard that, didn't you? Testify. God, there won't be any confusion this time. I don't believe that for a second. Momiji, what are you doing? Tori's up in the gallery. Look over there. This Cap have a lot of free time too. Once told me she always reads her trial reports. Gee. Wait, that's not important right now. How simple is this trial gonna end up? You hear the clinking of that money because I was manipulating wavelengths for the experiment. I was making it easier to hear nearby sounds, so there's nothing strange about it. For instance, I even heard Yuko's footsteps, and they're the only ones I heard. Meaning only Yuko and me were walking around. Yuko went from the stall to the tree, then back. I was monitoring the waves, so I'm sure of it. Well, you could see her face right now. Ah, yeah. That's... If the accused was the only one to go to that tree, then everything is settled. So what will you do? You can still swallow your pride and give up. Giving up isn't an option. The defendant is relying on me, so I'll see this through to the end. And I'm with you. I'm counting on you. Just have to press forward and break through. How do you prove there was someone else there? The extremely observant rabbit. You really change the sounds you hear just by manipulating wavelengths? That's kind of sound is a kind of wave, you see. You can make waves change, you can amplify sounds. That's a convenient power you have. Convenient and suspicious. Hey, back off. I wouldn't say strange, but you were needed for that experiment? Obviously, because I'm the one who could manipulate waves like this. I don't know if it means anything, but she keeps glancing up at the gallery. You tell who she's looking at? I think it's Notori. Notori, why? This is a bit of a technical question, but do ghosts like Lady Yuko even make footsteps? They do. The dainty footsteps unique to ghosts. You flatterer. Is that true? She's telling the truth. In this very specific instance, that is. Accused, do not speak out of turn. How strict you are. I'm bored, so I want to join the conversation. It was a brainwashing device. Oh, of course. Because of being authorized again, I will have you removed from the courtroom. Oh, so you want to take this more seriously? Want me to take this first? No, Leiko, please go back to your seat. Did you hear anything else? Oh, I heard plenty of things, but not footsteps. And they start singing, the chirping of insects. You don't miss this thing, do you? There are kinds of things you could do when wavelengths are at your fingertips. You maintain you only heard Yuko's footsteps. Of course I do. That can't be right, but am I just imagining things? The event left your seat, went to the big tree, then came back. That's what you claim? That's exactly what happened, since I ended up seeing Yuko under that tree. That's just what you say. On top of that, you heard clinking coins. Yes, I testify as much. It's indubitable, and the witness is a wavelength specialist, which makes this expert testimony. You don't get to decide that. So you have evidence to overturn this testimony? Is there be something like that? Pointless, nothing came up, even though I tried everything. But everything she says feels off. This one's just unnatural. She's definitely hiding something. Dead Yuko is the only person moving. That doesn't sound right at all. Think so? I don't think it's that strange. Well, if it's not strange, the trial's over. Get a better reason for your hunch. You just be wrong about that, because... Here's that the cross-examination is over, and I'll now render my verdict. Dude, Aki, you... Huh? Hold on, my cross-examination isn't done. You haven't been asking anything. That's because... You're just floundering. Be a good sport and admit defeat. Dude, Aki, how many times have we done this exact situation before? Now to speak my mind. There's a gaping hole in Raisin's story. Is there really? Know that if I do not find your argument satisfactory, I will hand down my verdict. I'm selling this here, for better or worse. Raisin could only hear one other person's footsteps, then her testimony falls apart. Because she should have also heard someone else. Who do you mean? We're talking about Notori? Eek! This is... Raisin said she was helping Notori with an experiment, but just now, she told us she didn't hear Notori walking around. In other words, she lied to us all. Maybe that cap was just staying put in one place. It's outrageous to call that oversight a lie. Then she could have just said so, but she never mentioned Notori again in her entire story, like she completely forgot about her existence. Yes, I did feel there was something odd about her account. Could that have been it? Notori was the very first culprit in all these cases. I might have to review my verdict, first of all. What? For too long, I've sat back and allowed you to insult the witness. If she's a liar, then let's see some proof. Oh, hold on. It's true that's just circumstantial evidence right now. You're saying? Alright, let's think it over again. It must be true that Miss Reisu was at the crime scene, but I think she's lying about what she was doing there. So then, focus on what she was doing. The judge is wavering right now. This is our best chance to make her take our side. Showing what Reisu was doing that night. I mean, it should just be this, right? Ooh, we haven't got this theme since the first game. This theme was absent in the second. What is this? This machine was the reason Raisin was on the scene. So you don't deny the witness was there. This will prove she was lying. In a sense. Unacceptable. Speak clearly. Momiji. Hey, don't look at me like that. What am I supposed to do from the beginning? Huh? There's something Racing hasn't explained yet. There is? Probably went this top to him. I never asked what Racing actually did as part of the experiment. Well, she was altering the wavelengths, wasn't she? Well, what was she doing, more specifically? It's an experiment. They must have a concrete plan. So, Racing, please tell us. Racing? Just give me a moment. I'm trying to remember. What are you talking about? It was only yesterday. That's true, but... You have to go back to the Tori in the gallery. Do you think... she was there, but she didn't actually help? Your Honor, give us your verdict, now! What the fuck, Remy? I cannot. The witness's behavior has been incredibly suspicious. I wish to get to the bottom of this. That's, Miss Vermeilla's losing her cool. This is what we've been waiting for. We just need to see this through to the end. Right. Mr. Saul, Rissa was there at the site, but she'd actually helped the experiment, and she's been lying to hide it. Your Honor, I'll say it again. Rissa has been lying to us through her entire testimony. You realize such a claim must be backed by evidence. I understand. And the evidence is Miss Racin's own testimony. We can prove she was lying. Will that really work? Yes, Miss Racing testified about pieces of evidence. If she told lies about them, that's perjury. I see, and there are two of those. Yeah. This proves Racin's testimony is nonsense. Racing, initially their testimony was at odds with these pieces of evidence. So please be honest, are you hiding something? I'll take your silence as assent. The key to all of this is last night's experiment, the one who you were supposed to assist with. We actually didn't help at all and used our trial to make up a convincing story, didn't you? I just... What's going on? I called you as a witness because you said you were at the scene for an experiment. If that was a lie, then speak up. I'm sorry, I made it all up. Order! Order! Witness, explain yourself. You mean to say you gave false testimony? I actually couldn't help with the experiment, but I promised Notoria I'd help, so... So you thought you'd use our trial to give yourself an alibi? That's idiotic. I'm sorry. Don't act like there's no big deal. Well, I'm sure she'll never try something like that again. Due to the witness's perjury, no verdict can be rendered, and so the hearing will have to be continued tomorrow. Unless the prosecution has an objection? I have none. We'll have to start our investigation over from scratch. Then today's proceedings are over. You are all excused. Except the witness. I wish to speak with her. Somebody's eager to get scolded. I feel a bit bad for Miss Racing, but it is her own fault. And so, court is adjourned. And Racing is dead. Ooh, I'm so exhausted. In the end, it's all decided by Racing's testimony. Oh, Racing, will we ever see you again? Or will you be rabbit stew? That sounds delicious! Like Yiko. It looks like the trial will continue. It will. I'll have to work even harder tomorrow. Hopefully everything will be fine. Remember, there's always more than one rabbit. Or was it cockroaches? Hey. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, here they are to pick me up. Good evening. She's gone. What was she trying to tell us? She just be her usual self. You couldn't know who the real culprit is, right? That's not possible. Okay. Rat bastard. Good morning, Aya. Why are you lying spread eagle on the floor? Whoa! I've been thinking and thinking, but I have no idea who the real culprit could be. I know what you mean, but Miss Racing felt really suspicious. The judge could still be lecturing her as we speak. If Racing did it, she would have cracked by now. Should I make some tea? Oh, please. Umiji, just how smart do you think Lady Yuko is? Why are you asking that all of a sudden? Yesterday she said something about more than one rabbit. I can't stop thinking about it. Remember that too. Wouldn't that mean someone besides Miss Racing? Anyway, we can figure that out later. Okay, I'm gonna go pass out in my bed. I'll be back tomorrow for the usuals, but until then, I'm out of here.